Have you ever caught your reflection in a store window and thought, when did that extra line sneak in? Or felt that strange disconnect where your mind feels sharp and lively, but your body moves a little slower than you remember? It's like there's a small tug between who you feel you are inside and what the mirror or the calendar tries to tell you. You're not alone. Somewhere between juggling work, family, maybe even caring for aging parents, life barrels forward, and taking time to truly care for yourself often gets pushed down the list. Then one day, it feels like the vibrancy you used to carry so effortlessly now takes a little more intention to bring forward. But here's the beautiful thing. It's not gone. Not even close. Feeling and looking 10 years younger doesn't require chasing magic potions or reversing time. It comes down to small, simple changes that real people can fit into real lives, even if those lives are busy, beautifully messy, and a little unpredictable. Today I want to talk to you like a friend over coffee. The kind of friend who'll tell you the truth gently and give you ideas that actually feel doable, not overwhelming. Because the truth is, your energy, your glow, your youthful spirit, they're still right there. They just need a little nudge, and one of the first nudges, how you move your body every single day. Now, I'm not talking about training for a marathon or waking up at 5 a.m. for boot camp. I'm talking about the kind of movement that feels like a celebration of being alive. Stretching your arms wide when you wake up, taking a brisk walk around your block while noticing the trees and the sky, putting on your favorite song, and dancing in your kitchen for 3 minutes before dinner. Movement isn't just about muscles or burning calories. It's about telling your body, hey, we're still in this together. When you move daily, even just a little, your blood flows better, your joints stay looser, your skin gets that healthy, natural glow from inside. It's like oiling a machine. Not because it's broken, but because you want it to hum smoothly for years to come. And it's never too late to start. I once met a woman named Marjorie at a community event. She was 72, had never really exercised, outside of gardening. She decided to start walking one song's length every morning. Just one. Within a few months, her posture improved, her face seemed brighter, and she said the biggest change wasn't what people noticed on the outside. It was how she felt when she looked in the mirror again. Like she had reclaimed a part of herself. There's something magnetic about that kind of inner vitality. It shows up in the way you stand, the way you smile, even in the spark in your eyes. And that brings me to another simple change that has a surprisingly powerful effect. It's about how you talk to yourself when no one else is listening. It's easy to underestimate how much your internal dialogue shapes not just your mood, but your entire energy. Think about it. If you wake up and the first thing you think is, ugh, I'm getting so old, how does that ripple through your day? Every little ache feels heavier. Every glance in the mirror seems harsher. It's like putting on a pair of glasses that only show you what's slipping away instead of what's still shining bright. But what if you tried a different lens? What if instead you woke up and caught yourself saying, today's another chance to feel a little stronger, or I'm proud of how far I've come. It doesn't have to be syrupy or fake. It just has to be a shift. From focusing on what's missing to focusing on what's still wonderfully alive inside you. That small change alone, how you frame your story, has been shown to impact everything, from your stress hormones to your skin health. Truly, science backs this up. People with a positive view of aging live, on average, 7.5 years longer than those who don't. Not because they're luckier, because the way we think affects the way we live, the way we move, even the way we heal. And when you carry that spark inside you, people notice. They can't always put their finger on what's different, but they'll feel drawn to your energy. That's the kind of magnetism no cream or supplement can buy. Now, I know some days it's easier said than done. Life throws curveballs, loss, aches, disappointments. They're real. Pretending they don't exist isn't strength, it's pressure. But honoring those moments, breathing through them, and then gently returning to a kind, hopeful dialogue with yourself, that's where the real magic lives. And speaking of breathing, there's another change that's so simple, so tiny, that it almost sounds too good to be true. But it's something you can literally start right now, wherever you are. It's breathing with intention. Most of us, especially when we're busy or stressed, slip into shallow chest breathing without even noticing. It keeps us in a low-key state of tension all day. Over time, it wears on our energy, our digestion, even the brightness in our eyes. But just 60 seconds of slow, deep breathing can lower your blood pressure, calm inflammation, and even improve how your skin looks and heals. Here's how simple it can be. Right now, place one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Breathe in slowly through your nose, letting the air expand your belly like a balloon. Hold it gently for a few seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Feel that? That's you telling your body you're safe, you're supported, you can relax. And in that relaxed state, your body can focus on repairing, refreshing, and radiating vitality. It's these small, almost invisible habits that build up over time. Until one day you look in the mirror and realize you don't just look younger, you feel it too, and that feeling, that spark, only gets stronger when you layer in one more shift, one that might just surprise you. It's something that might sound too ordinary to matter at first, but it's one of the most visible and powerful ways to reclaim that youthful glow. It's posture. Yep, that simple. Now, before you roll your eyes, stay with me for a second. Think about someone you know who just radiates energy when they walk into a room. Maybe they're not the youngest person there. Maybe they even have a few wrinkles and grays, but they stand tall. They move with intention. Their shoulders are back, their head is up, and their chest is open to the world instead of caving inward. You can almost feel their vitality before they even say a word. Now compare that to someone who looks folded in on themselves, hunched over, barely lifting their eyes. It's not about judgment. It's about how posture sends a message, not just to the people around us, but to our own bodies. When you stand or sit tall, you breathe better. Your digestion improves. Your circulation flows more freely. Your joints line up properly, which means less pain over time. And perhaps most importantly, your brain reads your body language and responds with more confidence, more positivity, and yes, even a little more sparkle. It's fascinating. Studies show that holding your body in a strong posture for just 2 minutes can actually change your hormone levels, boosting feelings of courage and lowering stress. Just 2 minutes. You don't need to obsess over it. You don't need to walk around like a soldier. Just start noticing. When you're standing at the kitchen counter, cooking dinner, when you're brushing your teeth, when you're waiting in line somewhere, just gently check in. Are your shoulders back? Is your chin parallel to the floor? Can you imagine a string pulling you upward from the crown of your head? Even little nudges toward better posture practiced throughout the day can make a massive difference over time. Not just in how you feel, but in how you are perceived. Youthfulness isn't about perfect skin or a flat stomach. It's about how you carry yourself through the world. And while we're talking about carrying yourself, there's one more shift that ties everything together. It's about how you light yourself up from the inside out. It's about joy. Real, infectious, can't hide it joy. Because you can do all the right things. You can eat well, move, breathe deeply, and stand tall. But if your heart feels heavy all the time, it shows. It shows in your eyes, in your voice, in your energy. But when you tap back into that well of joy that lives underneath all the adulting and the worries and the responsibilities, you literally change the way your brain fires. You change the way your immune system operates. You change the way your skin glows and your energy flows. Joy is not a luxury. It's not a frivolous extra you have to earn. It's fuel. It's medicine. So, the real secret to looking and feeling 10 years younger isn't just about fixing what's wrong. It's about inviting in more of what's right. More smiles, more silliness, more wonder. It's about realizing you don't have to wait for life to be perfect to celebrate being alive. And the beautiful thing, it's never too late to start. Let's sit with that thought for a moment. The idea that joy itself can be a form of self-care. just as important as the right vitamins or exercise routine. Because here's something I want you to remember. When you're truly lit up from within, when you allow yourself to smile at small things again, when you catch yourself laughing out loud even when no one's around, your body notices. Your cells literally respond. Your circulation improves, your inflammation lowers, your brain sharpens, your hormones rebalance. It's easy to think joy belongs to children or maybe to young adults setting out on their first adventures. But if anything, it belongs even more to you now. You've earned it. Every wrinkle, every gray hair, every memory you carry. It's all part of a story that deserves celebration, not silence. And just like movement and breathing and posture, joy needs practice too. Start small. A song that makes you want to dance around the living room, even if it's just a head bop while you're making coffee. A walk outside where you actually take the time to notice the smell of the trees, the color of the sky. A phone call to someone who makes you laugh until your stomach hurts, even if you haven't spoken in a while. These moments might seem tiny, but over time, they are transformative. They pull you out of the heaviness and back into life. They remind you that you're best. Days aren't just behind you, they're happening right now. Because here's the secret not enough people talk about. Aging isn't about fading away. It's about coming into your full self. Finally, fully, beautifully. It's about realizing you don't have to hustle for approval anymore. You don't have to shrink yourself to fit anyone's idea of what's appropriate for your age. You get to define what living well means for you. Starting today, every small change, moving a little more, breathing a little deeper, standing a little taller, laughing a little louder. Each one is like watering a garden you thought might have dried up. But the roots were there all along, just waiting for you to notice them again. So today my challenge to you is simple. Pick just one small shift that spoke to you, just one, and make a promise to yourself, not anyone else, that you'll honor it. Not because you have to, not because someone said you should, but because you are worth feeling alive, vibrant, connected, and yes, radiant, at every single age. You deserve that, we all do. If you felt even a little spark of hope or inspiration today, consider sharing this video with someone else who might need it too. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what little change you're choosing to start with. And if you believe that growing older can be a beautiful, powerful thing, hit that like button and subscribe for more ways to live fully and fiercely. No matter what number is on your birthday cake. Because here's the truth. Your story is still being written. And the most beautiful chapters might just be the ones ahead. Here's to standing taller, breathing deeper, moving freer, laughing louder, and living younger from the inside out. You're not done yet, you're just getting started.